Hello looters, and welcome back to another Mighty Quest video with me, Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and clucker-in-chief. And I've been asked by the good folks over at Ubisoft to give you a little bit of a preview of what's coming up for Season 3 of Mighty Quest. There's a lot to go over, so we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna have new pet perks. Pets are getting bonuses, they're getting abilities. It's super great, we'll go over those in just a second. We're getting a new Act 11, new adventure mode content. We got a little bit of a preview of that. Lots of guild improvements and bug fixes as well. But first, let's start off with the Season 3 Epic Pass. We get an Epic Pass. We have a little bit of a show for you here. We'll have put that on the screen. You can see some of the content there you're going to have to do. We're also getting a new mystery host. Check this out. So I don't know who this host is, nobody knows, but we do know it's from an Ubisoft title. I'm thinking that it could be someone from maybe Ghost Recon, it could be someone from maybe Heroes of the Might and Magic. Era of Chaos is another big Ubisoft mobile title right now. Beyond Good and Evil is coming out this year, or, personally, I would like to see this guy. Mr. Dark from Rayman. I don't think it's going to be that either. It doesn't seem to be his style. We also have a little bit of content here. You can see that what abilities we're going to be going with our new set of armor. We had last time it was Cross Strike with the Assassin's Creed in Season 2. This time we're getting Landslide, Stampede Charge, Warrior Stamina, and the weapon is going to be has an ability called Final Raid. When your health is below 50%, you can steal 1% of life on last hit of combo. Could be pretty good. But we have no idea who our mysterious guest is yet, so can't wait to see that on Tuesday. Next, let's move on to the pet perks. Yes, pets are finally going to be more useful than picking up gold. So the pet perks look pretty good all in all. We're just going to zoom over those real quick. Salty Imp, everybody gets that. You get increased scrolls earned for skills and abilities. Iceborne Bjorn is our VIP pet. He's locked behind a paywall, unfortunately. Increase your critical chance against bosses for 10% for 5 seconds. This is Gordon the Simulated Goat. When pushed back, increase defense against players by 15% for 10 seconds. Good for arena, but pushed back, that would be like Shockwave, maybe Ward Logan's laser ability as well. Not super useful. Owl False Alarm, increase experience earned in castles and trials by 20%. Great if you're leveling up. Totally worth getting. He's a very cheap pet as well. This is Scott the Sacrifice Mascot. Increase your defense against players by 10%. Good for arena. Riley Rainbow Remnant. When hooked, increase your defense against players by 15% for 10 seconds. Pretty niche. Don't think it's going to be that useful. Madeline, my favorite, the Mad Mastermind. Increase promote stones earned in trials by 2. That could be very good on those armor promote days when you don't have enough stones for that. Madeline definitely be your go-to there. This is Taiki, the Pride Tanuki. Increase your damage against bosses by 10%. If that's all bosses, including the guild boss, this could be your go-to guild boss pet. Next, Sue, Mummy Issues. Increase your damage against players by 10%. There's your arena pet right there. If you are a glass cannon, that's probably the one you're going for. This is Aquila. Aquila? I'm not really good with Assassin's Creed's names, as you guys know. The Sacred Scout. When your health is above 95%, your damage against bosses increases by 20%. That's pretty good. Too bad that one, again, locked behind a paywall in Season 2. You would have had to play Season 2 to get that pet. Bradley, which was our pre-release pet. The one if you signed up for pre-release, then you got this pet. Increases gold earned in castles and trials by 15%. Pretty solid ability. Richie Rip, when hurt, increase your defense against players by 20% for 5 seconds. Another great arena pet. Rex the Royal Soul. This was our Season 1 pet for Lord Logan. When hitting a poisoned enemy, increase your critical damage against bosses by 15% for 5 seconds. That is way too niche in my opinion. Might be kind of good against the guild boss if you manage to poison him, but I think that's too specific to be super useful. Here, Sadie, the Santa's Slave. This one we just got for our most recent holiday-themed Epic Pass. Using a skill increases your critical chances against bosses by 10% for 5 seconds. Also very good. Hopefully that works out against guild bosses too. So there are all your pets. Go back. Feel free to slow that down and take a look. I'm kind of barreling through it pretty quick. Next, our new adventure mode. We're getting Act 11. The story continues in Mighty Quest. We're getting closer to the King of Loot. I'm very excited to play this. Nothing really too special to add here, but we do have a screenshot to show you. We're going to throw that up on the screen right now so you can take a look. There is Act 11. You can see we got some chances to get orbs and a rune slot. Square rune there. Of course, these will increase as difficulty increases, but not a lot to go on with story mode so far. Guild levels. Okay, so guilds are getting a big update. We're going to be able to level up your guilds with XP now. You're going to have daily guild missions and daily guild rewards as well. The more guild XP you earn, the more members you can now put in your guild, up to 50. And this is huge because that means we'll actually be able to finish off Bubble. This is very exciting. So there's going to be new leaderboards for guilds as well. An all-time leaderboard just to show the strongest guilds. No rewards for that. And a lot like Arena, we're going to have guild seasons as well with a leaderboard where you will get rewards. But unlike Arena, the guild leaderboards or the guild seasons are going to last 2 weeks instead of 1. There's a whole bunch of bug fixes on the way as well. They're going to fix the skill freeze on the guild hunt. The exploding roaches, if they explode, it will count as a kill for you now, which is a big deal. And you're going to be able to inspect players in guilds as well, so that's a great thing. Anyway, that's all the information we have for now on Season 3. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out more from me, make sure you hit subscribe, notifications on, leave a comment if you like. I am Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed King of Loot, lover of meaningless titles and Clucker-in-Chief, and until our next one, peace.